Now, Action 10's Cole Vaughn with your Doppler 10 weather forecast.
Welcome back, everybody, and Merry Christmas. We've seen the clouds really roll in today, and after starting the day with a little bit of sunshine, it's become rather gray, and we're keeping the mild and muggy conditions around. Not exactly Christmas feeling, and we're really going to keep this feel throughout the night tonight and even into the day tomorrow. So here's tonight's forecast, down to 68 degrees, so very mild for a winter night. The clouds are going to remain. It's also going to continue to be humid. The only thing that's really saving us has been the breeze, and that will also continue tonight, southeast at about 15 miles per hour. Across the state today, there's not really much in the way of rainfall. A few little sprinkles between here and the Dallas area. I do want to head on up to the Panhandle, though, and look at the very start of this radar frame. There is a little bit of snowfall that does manage to come down just to the north of Dalhart. Just a few flurries that fell, but that was the only snow that was seen across the state on Christmas Day. We're keeping an eye on our next cold front, though, already up there and waiting in California, and it's going to continue moving east over the day today and then tomorrow, arriving tomorrow night. So let's show you how this is all going to play out on Future Tracker. First off, clouds are in place now. They stay that way overnight, and we are completely cloudy throughout the day tomorrow. We may see one or two little showers that pop up, so don't be surprised if you get a quick little dash of rain. Other than that, I don't expect to see much in the way of rainfall across the area. It's not really until we get to Wednesday night into Thursday that I think our best chance of rain exists through the end of the week. This is all going to be along that cold front once it starts to move into the region, but notice where most of the rain is along that front. It's up here from San Antonio to Austin, kind of riding up the I-35 corridor toward the Dallas area. It really begins to taper off at the southern end of this cold front, which is where we will be. So as we get overnight into early Thursday morning, you notice that line barely extends down into the northern coastal bend. So one thing I can say is that if you're in the northern coastal bend, you have a much better chance of seeing rain. Other than that, it's still very iffy as to whether or not these storms will actually develop. Behind this cold front, though, one thing is certain: we're going to clear out, and we should have a fairly nice day on Thursday. So here's a look at the severe risk, because overall for the coastal bend, it's either zero or it's very low. So for the southern coastal bend, we have pretty much no chance of severe weather. It's not really till you get up there into some of our northern counties that we get into that low risk. That said, the best chance of severe storms is going to be up here in this yellow area, so between San Antonio, Houston, and Dallas. That's where they're more expecting the storms to develop. The question is if they will become severe. Now down here in the coastal bend, the question actually starts at, will we actually see the storms develop? Because if we do, they will have the potential to be a little bit strong, but it's not a completely favorable atmosphere to get us some showers and storms. So we're going to have to watch it closely, but as I was saying, the northern coastal bend has the best chance of seeing rain, and if a storm were to become a little bit strong, they would be the most likely ones to see it. Now for your travel forecast for tomorrow, as we go through the day after Christmas, a lot of folks headed home. Central U.S. is going to be a bit of a mess. Lots of snow and rain to be dealing with, though it does look like most of the East Coast is going to be on the dry side. Then as we get into Wednesday night, you see it all remains. Even into Thursday, it just barely starts to move to the east and starts impacting more of the Midwest and the Mississippi River Valley. That continues through Thursday night, but it does look like that Texas is going to clear up throughout the day on Thursday. So here's a look at tomorrow's forecast. We start the day around 68 degrees, only making it up to 74, so the temperature doesn't move much. That's thanks to all the humidity. Keep in mind, it's going to be windy, though, with those winds around 25 miles per hour and cloudy skies. So here's a look at your 7-day forecast. As we go into tomorrow night, the cold front comes through, delivering some sunshine for Thursday, but the clouds start rushing back in as we head into the weekend. And by the weekend and the start of next week, we've got the clouds in place, the chance for some rain. And look at these temperatures. Another cold front moving through on Saturday, taking those temperatures down to the 40s and 50s as we start next week and the new year.